Hi guys, it's Blair here and I'm here to talk to you about my Filo Fax setup. I spent the majority of yesterday setting it up, which took all day pretty much, but that was really enjoyable. I watched so many videos, I printed off so many different things, and I'm really excited to start getting into using my Filo Fax. We had a joke last night, my partner and I, about organising my whole plan on my whole week and everything like that, and then because I'm actually slowly starting to get addicted to these sites and blogs and things like that, that I would probably spend all day on that and not actually do anything that I've set out to do. But today I'm just going to go through my setup pretty much at a glance, and yeah, I don't know whether it's going to change. It's really just, it's day 2 for me here, so we will see how it goes. Okay, so I have a Swift personal in Sage Filo Fax, and in the front I have put some cards because I really wanted to utilize that space as a wallet, and so far I've used it yesterday and it was really good. I still need to get a pocket for my keys, otherwise I might just get a lanyard, but I like carrying my keys around. And I shifted this pocket here that was at the back to the front because I find that when I have little bits and pieces, it's easier to have it at the front. Now I had, when I went shopping yesterday, I had my $150 in here. Now I have my gym paper and gym card because I'm going to renew my gym membership today, so we hope. So I put it in there so I wouldn't forget, and so it's right there and ready, so I don't have to flick through and annoy people as well. Then I moved this, which is my weekly good habits, and I got this from Kiki K. It's just a little slip, a little pad of paper, and you can write down what habits you want to change. And I just started writing habits and I realized that you have to tick them off every day, so some of the habits I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do every day, so I won't get the reward, but next week I will actually be a bit more conscious. I just wanted to fill out some and sort of get some out of my head. I had this at the back, but I decided to bring it to the front again so that I could just see it, and it's easy enough. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Then I have my today ruler, and I'm testing this out because I'm not sure how it's going to go. I do like to plan my week and days, but I'm not sure if I am going to be able to do it to the hour. I don't have any employment or study at the moment. I am actually on a medical certificate because I'm unwell, but I thought that, you know, maybe if I can try and sort of get some structure into my life as well. I'm really going to try this. Day 1, I was supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock. And I just, for the first time in a couple of days, I slept in. I didn't get to bed until late last night, so I was very tired. So I haven't actually done my fan fictioning, but this is basically how I color code everything. What I color code it to is my weekly planner, which stays on my desk. Yeah, I have to because I really like having this on my desk as well, because when I'm just running around the house or doing something, or I want to know if I can do 2 things at once, like washing and doing the dishes and maybe listening to a podcast or something like that, just an example. I want to know if I can do it all together, and it's good just to come in here when I'm doing my videos too, and sort of look at what I will be doing for the rest of the day afterwards, even though I do have it in here. So that is that. And if you like me to, I can try and make a video of how I actually do decide how that happens. But yeah, so, and then after that, I just had my shopping list from yesterday, and let me tell you guys, this, oh my god, so good. I used the paper from the back, but I loved having something that I could rest it on. I always have a notebook, but I don't know, it just made things so much easier, and having all my money in this place, I didn't have to fish out my wallet or anything like that. I just had everything here. So that's my shopping list. This is a scrap piece of the today paper, but I just wrote yesterday's goals down. And then Here we get into the week in review. So these are some things that I really would like to get done overall. They're not actually like put in 2 days because some things I can't do in 1 day or anything like that. They're just like an overview. So I've done an overview, and then we just go to the next page, and then I've just put my weekly planner on like I have in my desk. So that's what it looks like. I love this. I love this design because it all matches up with each other. I don't really have to think about it. I know pretty much what each color is. I'm learning what each color is too. So that just makes it so much easier for me. That's my dashboard. I just used some scrapbooky paper and washi tape. I was so against the idea because I am a mad ass crafter in every craft you can possibly think of. And I wanted to have my organizer to be just like sort of really colourful but not too artsy, because I just wanted something that was really, I don't know what to say, but I just wanted something that was, I guess, a bit cleaner so that I wouldn't be so cluttered, I guess. But I love watching videos of other people's Filo Faxes, so I think eventually I was going to cave anyway because I am a crafter, so, and I love pretty things and I just don't like plain tabs, so I just did that and made my dashboard. And then basically I've put the alphabets here and I've divided them into different sections. For example, B is my books, so I've put down my aims for the week of what I want to read each day. I am a blogger, reviewer, and I review books for different publishing companies. I review my own books. I review library books. So it's going to really help me get back into the whole swing of things by having this set up. And I have dedicated days where I read YA books and adult books, so I'm not reading the same books over and over again, and it gives me a bit of mix up, especially when I'm in a different mood. I printed off some things. I think I got these off either Filo Faxy or My Life in One Place, I think that's called. I'm going to link you guys below. But I got some sheets. This one is a reading list, which I love because it says start and finish and book. Definitely going to help me with my reviews as well. And moving on swiftly, which is what my channel I hope to be called. I have a blog I'm going to start up. It's called Moving On Swiftly, My Swift Life. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll post you guys about that later. Then I've got on editing. So basically I'm editing my novel at the moment. So I have dedicated days or dedicated scenes and chapters which I work on. Then we have the M, which is meal planners. So I have planned our meals, again using some sheets from those blogs. And then instead of writing a shopping list, I just put the ingredients and some of the measurements in here. And then I used my my sticky notes. I just cut them off because I didn't want to have the whole thing there. And just to indicate what the meal was. And after this week, after I've done, I'm going to actually laminate these, hole punch them again, and do maybe about 5 or so of them, and then I'm going to just rotate them. So it saves me writing out the things all over again. And I just think that will be really fantastic because it means that I don't have to spend every Monday meal planning. I can just grab a card and say, okay, this is what we're going to have for dinner, lunch, breakfast for the next week, and we'll just pop it in here. Of course, I can always change my mind, but I'm just definitely thinking about that. I don't think I have any. What's this? Oh, yes. Under S, I think it is. Yep, this is my supernatural fan fiction. I am a fan fiction writer, and I'm doing many, many challenges over the next couple of months, so I needed to sort of start organising my day around what challenges I'm going to do. I've left them blank because I'm actually going to do brainstorming sessions before I start and sort of utilise that space as well. Then I have, sorry guys, YouTube. So I've basically decided that I'm going to, first of all, come up with a list of videos on probably Sunday. Any guys, if your suggestions or anything like that would be fantastic. And then I'm going to put them on post-it notes and move them around until I'm satisfied with that's what I feel like doing. And then I will write them down in the book, and I'll write down any brainstorming notes I need to know about the video itself. So for instance, today is how I plan my Filo Fax, like set it up, and tomorrow is my wrap-up video for April rather. And then I don't think I have anything else there. Okay, so then we get into the planner. So I use the inserts that came with it to do a daily reflection, and with daily reflections, I actually just write down the things that I do. So basically, it's writing my week, like my daily planner, back again to see what stuff I've done, and then I add other stuff. Like if I've maybe written another 1,000 words, I'll write written another 1,000 words, or if I had to go and see family, I'll write see family or something like that. So basically, it's just a checklist of everything I've done, and then it really helps me because I have a learning journal, and I also have another journal too, which I really need to get back into. But my learning journal is basically one page about what I've done today and what I've learned. So if there's anything specific that I've learned, sometimes I just write about how much I enjoy organizing or something like that. But other times I try and look through my day and look through my list of things that I've done and see if I've learnt anything new, and then I'll talk about it in my journal. So this really helps to have a dot point view of that. And then I have project planning. Now I haven't done anything in here, but I have printed out some project planning inserts. And I've also, I read a blog about how to use your journal in a small business capacity, a planning journal in a small business capacity, and I really love that. So I wrote down all the steps because I think I can pretty much use this for anything. So that's at the start of my project planning part. And I really love these printable inserts because I don't have great deals of money to go and spend all the time, so it's fantastic. The only thing is I'm really wonky with scissors, and that sounds so horrible since I'm a crafter, but my guillotine or my Fiskars cutter, the blade is blunt, so I'm going to need to get a new one, but I didn't really want to wait another month or so to make do with these, so I just cut them by hand. So they're a bit willy-nilly, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. And then beyond that, I have awareness. And awareness is my spiritual sense, or anything to do with that kind of journaling, thinking, mind mapping. And I found these fantastic storyboard inserts. I'm pretty sure it's on my Life in One Place. And I do mood mapping, which is what you do is you get you draw this, and it says action, calm, depressed, and anxiety, high, low, high or low energy, negative or positive well-being. And then you just write down how you're feeling at the time. You're supposed to do it about 3 times a day, so this is really good because I'm going to be actually able to just put, like 7 o'clock, and then if I'm feeling different, like maybe I might be feeling depressed by the end of the night, I'll put, 10 o'clock here. And it shows you just where your moods are sitting during the day. And I really found that helpful, but I didn't really want to bring my massive journal around with me everywhere. So I'm really excited to start using these little storyboards too, because it will make it so much easier, especially if I'm on the train or something like that. And then I printed out to-be lists. I think these are so cute. Things I want to be. I think that would be a nice thing, much like gratitude, the things that I want to be, the person I want to be. Then I printed out dilemma sheets, which is pros and cons, which I just think is fantastic because I have so much shit going through my head half the time, and I can't decide whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. So if I'm anywhere, I've got spare 5 minutes, I can go and just write down the pros and cons and get it out of my head and rate it, and it's there, and when I get home I can do whatever I need to do with it all, depending on where I am. and the rest is just blank at the moment, and then I've got my little pad. So basically that is how I've set my Filo Fax up for the time being. I'm pretty damn sure that it's going to change at some point, and I just put nail polish all over my new Filo Fax. Bad glare, I have to clean that off. So that is my Filo Fax, and like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to stay like that for a little bit, but I will definitely update you maybe weekly or fortnightly depending on what happens. I'm pretty sure it will change a lot because I'm just like that, so I just think it's going to be too addictive to want to try different things, so I will definitely want to try. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some ideas or some thoughts, and I look forward to seeing more of you in more videos. Okay, bye guys.